today. I had a pretty good time. Spent some time in the pool. My daughter came over and hung out for a couple hours. Good times, good times. All right. It's funny. I got on, it showed 4 people, and then went to 3, and now it went to 2. So once I got on, people started leaving. That's funny. All right, guys. Double tap that screen, exit out, hit thumbs up, whatever you got to do. Get that stuff rolling. What's up, Nick? God bless you as well. All right. See where we're at. Okie dokie. Get rolling. So 289 this morning. So it's all 289. And I indulged a little bit yesterday. What's up, Passy? Good morning. Yeah, we had some ice cream and a little bit of pizza last night, so to still only put on less than a pound was pretty happy. Made pretty happy about that. Right, all right. All right, how's everybody doing? The best exercises? Nah, I just got to get that cardio in, man. Just got to get that cardio. We had one hell of a storm here last night. We sat outside and just kind of enjoyed it for a little bit, and then hopped in the hot tub. Actually, I cold plunged for like 4 minutes, and then we hot tubbed while the storm was happening. It was pretty. I like stormy weather, you know. I mean, I don't want anybody getting hurt, but I like stormy weather. Thank you, Top Row. Appreciate it. Rinky Dink, what's your weight? 289. 289 strip this morning. Strip morning weight. So, I mean, by the evening, by this afternoon, dressed, eating, water, 298, something like that probably. When will you go to the gym? I won't. I'm done training. This is it. From Bangladesh, what's happening? After Zaranov, I believe most likely I'll put the winner of Morzov versus Gardetcha, I would think. But I don't know. It depends on what England wants, I guess. That's what I'm guessing, though. Yeah. I am excited to get back to rope pulling, change up my programming a little bit. Well, everything going on, I think Morzov most likely. What's up, Victor? If I lose to Zaranov, who would even think about losing to their opponent? Hadn't considered it, so I'll go and plan on winning. Then do whatever afterwards, you know, whatever happens, happens. Yeah, I haven't watched it. I don't know what that means. Don't know what England was talking about. I just saw the post come up. I just this morning looked over at YouTube and scrolled through and saw that title, so I have no idea. Maybe somebody who's watched it, let me know. That's it. Of course, I believe I'll beat Morzov by Top Row. Of course, I'm gonna take his hand. I mean, I'm not gonna hook him. What's up? Hey, Suze. Thank you, Savis. Do I drink milk? Not as regular as I used to, but yeah, probably 4 or 5 times a week. How do you strengthen top row? You work your pronation and your hammer curl and your riser and your dragging back pressure. Yeah, Lago, that 310 was way easier than 305. 305 barely even took me 2 times to even get it to barely budge. And the 310 came off a couple inches, so I'm real pleased with all my progress. I was unsure whether I would be as strong as I was when I went into Vitali because it was such a quick turnaround. But to actually hit higher numbers on everything was nice, you know. Yep, Brad. It's getting close. It's getting close. 5 days. 5 days. Yep. Yeah, everything's good. Just some shit went down before the Armins match, but it was like right before we left, which really what affected me. What's the best food to improve your strength at arm wrestling? I couldn't even tell you, man. Beef. Any tips for elbow pain relief? Go check out my YouTube video of ice bath recovery. You know, it'll tell you what my opinions are on elbow pain. I've done it for years. I think it's amazing. And also doing biceps a day after arm wrestle is always great. I think it'll be a big crowd in Chicago. I mean, Chicago's a pretty easy place to get to. I think it could be the biggest crowd yet. There's always a possibility of injury when you got people at this level. I mean, the strength of Levon and Irma is, I mean, just possibility of injury all the time at this level. Big fan from Russia. Is pronation the best exercise for arm wrestling? Pronation is a great exercise for top rolling for sure. There are two things it would take for someone to be the best arm wrestler on the planet, unbeatable. Up pressure, they can't be matched. Like you can't match my up pressure. So Irma style pressure, and then a hand clamp that can't be opened. If my hand clamp can't be opened, you can never top roll me. If you can never match my up pressure, you'd never hook me. No one's really accomplished those two things yet, but I'd say Levon's probably the closest to it, you know. Yeah, wrist from clicking, I don't know. How much are you lifting 7 days after it's a round off match? I'll probably try 215 pronation, a 117.5 riser curl, 3 more pounds on my static hold. I won't try a new PR on pronation gauge back pressure. I won't try a new PR on wrist cupping. I might try a 1 rep max PR on wrist cupping. Yeah, the 192.5 looked good, didn't it? Then what, wrist cupping?
When?
I posted it today.
Oh.
Yeah, the 192.5 I did last Friday.
I thought you were saying you were going to do another one. I was like, we're not there anymore.
No.
All that, right?
Talking about the wrist cupping I did the other day for 50. Way better than the 190 that I failed at. I mean, I got like 30 something. I thought it's 40 was like 30 something. Yeah, I'm envious of the fast metabolism guys. So tattoos, just 2 arms arm wrestling. It says bam, get some. Don Underwood and I came up with that back in like 96. We was on our way to a tournament. Just think of a name, Bam Brothers Incorporated. Get some was the tagline basically, right? So I've had this tattoo for 27, 28 years probably. How to come unhookable. A lot of dragging, pronation, back pressure, rise, just everything this way. That means you can't get turned in that way. Well, thank you, Promex. Don is he's had some good years for sure. His level's not as high as it once was now, but he's the most fit I've seen him in years, so I'm real happy for him. Because he's 53, so. Yeah, so I'm a high protein, moderate to high carb, low to moderate fat, you know. But, I mean, right now, in the last few days of my birthday and Father's Day, I've had a little bit more flexibility with some of the things I've eaten than I have the last 6 weeks, just because it was celebration. Dos Ranto, legit USA top prospect. He's a bad dude. He's a very impressive young man. What's this saying? What would you use to build finger and wrist strength? That wrist cupping machine. Hang on, I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. My wrist roller, either softball wrist roller or 2-inch pipe wrist roller. Flex grippers, finger strength good. We leave here, we get into Chicago Wednesday afternoon. So we leave in 2 days. 2 days from now, I'm on my way to the airport actually, or dropping my dogs off. What do I want to be at Rise for Levon? 130 plus. 130 plus in the Rise curl. Pronation. I mean, would probably be around 220, but I'm gonna switch up my pronation training. Pronation gauge back pressure, 320 plus. But yeah, something like that. I got a side pressure PR coming tomorrow. Actually, it's not tomorrow. Tomorrow's my static hold. Static hold, you're gonna have to watch that video to the end because it's crazy. It's crazy. You've been training since young consistently. I've always no, I'm not a WWE wrestler. I've always been training. Like up until my injury, I'd never not trained longer than a week. So everything okay, babe? Okay. So I did put a like an elbow sleeve on, and when I did the side pressure lift, but yeah, I felt super strong. So my previous was 252 going into fatality side pressure for 5. Wait till you guys see this 260. And then after that, I went ahead and said, what the hell? It wasn't programmed, wasn't part of the lifts. Well, I went ahead and did a 1 rep max. One new PR for 1 rep max on the side pressure, and it's crazy. I live here in Arkansas. Yeah, the kid at the restaurant was cool. That actually worked out real well for me. The burger chain reached out to me, sent me a box of steaks, and I'm supposed to talk to him this week about potential partnership between us. Levon versus Hermes. We did a predictions video yesterday, the live we did yesterday. You can go check it out. But I've been the same mindset, 25% chance. Hermes has 25% chance. Levon's definitely the favorite until proven otherwise. Is this the same guy that just said he saw the video? Well, if you saw the video, you saw who won. I don't know who Ronaldo or Messi is. So, I don't follow sports. Yeah, you're out of it. I'm about to get out of it if you keep doing that. So, if you have a fast metabolism, no. Yeah, Corey can't turn me the hook. If you have a fast metabolism, add a ramen noodle and a family size can of chicken a day to your diet. Whatever you eat, add that. If that's not enough, add a full size box of mac and cheese and a family size can of chicken to your diet. It's an extra 1,000 calories. An extra 147 carbs, like 80 grams of protein, and 12 fat or something. So add that to your diet. I don't practice a flop press. If you want to practice flop press, you just flop press. Well, there's no way I'm getting to Levon's body weight unless I just give up on life, you know. Yeah, buddy, I'm not always going to tell the name. I appreciate what you're saying, but I mean, if you're reading the comments, you know I'm responding to you. But if I don't know what you ask anyway. It's not approximately. I was 289 stripped this morning. That's my body weight in Napoleon. But yeah, it's not always going to say the name. Mr. UFO said hi, what's up? I don't have an opinion on Devin's training, whether he's not using weights or using weights or whatever. Devin knows himself better than anybody else, so whatever he's doing, I'm sure is working for him. 62 people, guys. 24 thumbs up. Double tap the screen, or exit out. Take rest between exercises. I don't understand what you're saying. Are you giving me a suggestion to take rest between exercises? And I don't, huh?
You do. Between your
The PRs, yeah, but I don't take a rest in my training. My training is nonstop. No, King of the Table and East versus West are all the same rankings. It's just the East versus West rankings. King of the Table is now just a separate entity underneath the East versus West umbrella. Patriotic, how are you? I'm good. Who is nearby me? I don't know what that means either. Corey lives nearby me. Jeremy Parker comes down once or twice a week to train. Well, I mean, who was the guy? Vern Martell only had the one arm, use of one arm, and he was world champion. Are you planning to film with Will Tennyson? Yeah, I mean, I invited him to come back down, but I hadn't heard from him in a while. But yeah, I'd love to have him back down here with the, once the outdoor space gets finished, it'd be a lot of fun for Will to film him. Yeah, Reef, this is my home. Yeah, I heard, as around, I'll say his elbow hurts when he trains a flop press, but I mean, the kid's gonna be strong, and you don't feel that shit when you're in a match. I mean, adrenaline takes over, so. But definitely look forward to the match for sure. Getting them laps in, baby. It's good seeing Rebecca back out in the pool doing cardio. My profession is I ran a personal training transformation business for 20 years, but I've also done some network marketing where you build a team, promote a product.
Since we got the filters working at Boston, there's not near as much stuff at all.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, so are you still at the Monster Factory? Yep. But yeah, professional arm wrestler, you know, social media, brand partners, stuff like that. Yeah, we went to India in 2022. James, congrats on PR lifts. I saw on YouTube shorts. Appreciate it. The tattooed zoologist, I'm happy to help. Happy to help. Thank you, Jake. We're real proud of the gym. It's truly a blessing, you know. I've always had pretty good cardio, you know. And I think a lot of it is just, you know, that getting yourself in mental space where you just can keep pushing. Like, I jogged 5 miles a day for 3 weeks, and just that, hey, I was gonna jog from one town to the other, and I was like, that'd be safer. So I just went to the local college track and did 100 laps around the track after only jogging for 3 weeks, just because I told myself I was gonna do it. We had a mountain in Little Rock called Pinnacle Mountain. We at the bottom of it says allow 2 hours to go up and down it. I climbed it 6 times in 7.5 hours, just to see if I could do it, you know. How much stronger are you feeling training that tighter angle on your right? Yeah, I'm getting stronger. It's definitely getting improved. My best trap bar deadlift was 605 for a double, but that's all I was programmed to do that day, but I probably could have done 5 or so. There is no heavier weight class. This is the heaviest weight class. David. Yeah, there's a 253 plus. Anything over 253 pounds is super heavyweight. And right now I'm 289 pounds, so. Good morning, champ. What's up, Derek? 55 people, 35 thumbs up, guys. Double tap the screen. Exit out, hit thumbs up, come back. I appreciate it. 12 minutes left, 12 minutes left. Then I'm gonna go hit the sauna, then cold plunge, hot tub for a bit, and then start training clients. How does the Monster Factory work? Is it a home gym for you or closed? arm wrestling. It's our gym. It's just our house. I recently started personal training people again. Um, I don't have an arm wrestling club. I've never really had one since when I lived in Baton Rouge and I trained those guys. Um, I thought about having a weekly practice, uh, but I just haven't. I've never, just committing to a weekly practice. I enjoy my life and my freedom and time with my wife and my dogs. Just committing to the same time every week. Life gets busy sometimes, so I just haven't done it. But we do have the perfect space to have a weekly practice, but I just hadn't done it. Devin Gardetcha. I think Devin's going to win. If Hermes beats Levon, is he the strongest arm wrestler ever? No, he would have just beaten the strongest arm wrestler ever. So I know people look at that differently. He would still have to do a little bit more, in my opinion, to be the strongest arm wrestler ever. What's up, Phil Woody? Big fella on the bike, yep. How do you counter if they have a higher grip during the match? During the match, you climb or just make the proper adjustments. You have to see the match to kind of make a better assessment. Rice buckets, I've known about that since I was in martial arts as a kid. See, okay, so being nervous for Hermes, whether Levon can change his game, but there's nothing to be nervous about, man. It's two guys gonna give it their all. Let them fight it out on the table. I rarely get nervous for opponents or nervous for myself. I just get in there and try as hard as I can. Most important arm wrestling lift to me currently, pronation engage back pressure, because that's how I'm stopping people in the center. Benji Mack, what's up, brother? See you in Chicago, conquer and claim the victory. Amen, brother. Thumbs up button, guys. Cheers, gang. Appreciate you, Wood. Phil, Woody, I appreciate you. I was supposed to have them forming up concrete yesterday and today, but that's gotten pushed. So concrete is supposed to be poured tomorrow, Wednesday. So now that's getting pushed. So I don't know when that's going to happen. But I know we might very well have concrete done by the time I get back. And then it's just coordinating, getting the covered patio built. And then July 7th, the guys will be here to put the fence in. So super excited. Muhammad, hey, I'm doing good. So is a 320 pronation gauge back pressure possible if I compete at 115? I don't know. I think I'll keep getting stronger. What's your favorite dessert? White birthday cake, just plain white cake. Buttercream icing. When do you have a fight? I want to see. Well, 5 days from now. Short flight. I don't want to bring the RV and bring the dogs if I'm competing. Is too much in my opinion, because I'm being so worried about them being in the RV out there, when I'm inside doing stuff. What if it's hot? What if my generator goes out? I just can't put my dogs at risk like that. Yeah, Risto, not gonna shave the beard. My wife loves a beard, so that's what we're saying. Armenian arm wrestler, what's up, guys? Rivaz or Kirigali, I don't know. As far as a rematch, Kirigali, I'm not gonna be in that category anytime soon. Rivaz, no need to rematch him. No need to rematch either one of those guys, really. Both great dudes. Hermes rematch, Vitali rematch, those are exciting to me. Blisters are good, man. Blisters are good. I'm ready to get back to rope pulling those, so I really enjoy doing that in the mornings. It just get everything all nice and warmed up, and yeah, I don't care if it's a clean rep. David, it was amazing. Anyone who can hold 400 pounds up like that, 397 pounds, is crazy. I graduated high school at 6'3", so I've been 6'3" ever since, unless I've shrunk because I'm 52, who knows. But 6'3" is the height I've been since I was 17 years old. Wrist curls are very important for arm wrestling. Thanks, Dorito. I'm super excited to see you out there Saturday. Yeah, I'm ready to arm wrestle, man. Ready to arm wrestle. 77 people, 47 thumbs up, guys. Double tap the screen or exit out. Hit that. Thumbs up button, I appreciate it. Yep. Peace be with you. Thanks, Victor. How do I not read properly? I mean, I'm sitting there doing cardio and I'm reading the comments that I want to read. I don't understand that. Did you stop lifting now that you're 5 days out? Yeah, my last training was heavy lifts on Friday. Saturday, I did some blood flow work, high volume, 150 reps of biceps, about 5 minutes. I'm Monster Michael Todd. How are you today? Doing good, blessed. Luke and Mina, good morning. What's up? What's up, Michael? Radit, yeah. Favorite supination, favorite competition and competitor. Can Brian Shaw ever get to Levon level? I mean, it's possible. It's going to take a while, and he's going to remain injury free. It's just because of his size and genetic strength doesn't mean he's going to be there. He's going to take a lot of work. I'd say stronger pronation probably, but stronger wrist is important too. So it just depends on how you arm wrestle, I guess. But yeah, I didn't watch it. The title is hysterical. I need to quit doing this. I don't need to quit doing anything. I need to do whatever I want to do because I'm a grown man. I do what I want. So, and for someone who has never accomplished anything to tell me how I should train is pretty silly. Yeah, 1 in 500 million bone density, Brian Shaw. Safe travels up there. Wish I could be there to support you. Thanks, Jeff. Love from Australia, Jake Allen. Have you heard of Tom Haviland? Yeah, I was actually pretty pleased when I found out that he was following me. He likes my stuff quite a bit, and I'm a fan, so that's a big, strong dude. Five arm wrestling specific exercises. Pronation engage back pressure. The riser curl is very important. Static holds because I'm trying to get that range of motion stronger. Some form of pronation lift, either the pronation lift I'm doing now or let me see what I think about these pronation curls. And probably some sort of side pressure training or wrist cupping, probably wrist cupping. If I had to give up arm wrestling, what other sport would I do? I mean, I'd like to do some sort of martial arts, but at 52, probably being competitive in a fight sport right now wouldn't be ideal. So, obstacle course racing, maybe some version of CrossFit. You know, if I can get to where I can get the flexibility to get in the right positions. But, yeah, I mean, it'd be something physical for sure. I like the idea of obstacle course racing just because it's fun. I don't like running, jogging, but, you know, trail running makes me feel like a kid. But, yeah. What's up, Armenian arm wrestler? Joshua, strength and conditioning for arm wrestling transfers to BJJ. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, perfect. Well, I mean, hand strength and everything else would translate, you would think, for grappling. Occasionally beer gets in the way, but not always. Alex, I wouldn't choose either one of those. So, yeah, I'd want to compete if I'm doing something martial arts wise. Well, I was what? 2 minutes and change. So I started off Shotokan karate, then I got my black belt in Taekwondo, and then I did a little Thai boxing for about a year. So, yeah, bands-on training partner is a great way to train arm wrestling. Praise God. Cody, thanks for being an ambassador for Jesus Christ and sport of arm wrestling. You're inspiring me. Cody, it's just, I owe so much. What? Minute 40. Love you, baby. Huh? Oh, got you. Minute 30 right now. Yeah, I owe so much, man. I'm truly blessed. The Lord's blessed me with a spirit that rarely quits, you know, that just keeps pushing forward. And just thankful, you know. I know the peace that I have in my life, and I just want to share that with the world. But what's a good breakfast? As a child, biscuits, eggs, and bacon was my favorite. I love biscuits and gravy. I mean, from the South, we eat a lot of that. Healthy breakfast would be, I don't know if I'd go completely egg white omelet, but probably a couple whole eggs, half a dozen egg whites, and maybe oatmeal or something like that. Oh, full English breakfast and feel. Rebecca loves that. Well, I'm a believer that nothing's impossible. You know, that all things are possible. But, you know, some people come up with say something stupid that clearly, you know, that's not rational thought. But within reason, I go out in the world and think, you got 7 more seconds, baby. But yeah, I'm an advocate of all things are possible. Tom. Yeah. So guys, was it tough? Yeah. After doing all the laps and stuff? I don't know a move that destroys a king's mover, you know? A good flop press can put you in a bind sometimes. Can arm wrestling movements translate to other sports? I don't know. I don't think Armis has the best. I don't know who has the best hand. I mean, I think Armis has the best hammer curl up pressure strength in the world and the strongest riser curl strength in the world. That's what I think. About to cold plunge? I mean, about to sauna that stuff, baby?
Huh?
You about to get in the sauna with me, or what are you doing? All right, guys, that's gonna be it for today. Tomorrow will be my last one of these. I may just say 9:30 again tomorrow because I've been sleeping in a bit. So see you guys at 9:30. James, God bless as well. Nah, we bought this place 11 years ago. The guy that built it was a pro beach volleyball player, so it was pro beach volleyball court outside. They built the barn dominium, and then they were going to build another house over there, but we ended up buying it 11 years ago. Let's get some Giordano's after your match. I'm definitely getting Giordano's after the match for sure. All right, guys, appreciate y'all.
We don't share.
Yeah, we definitely get the large pizza and eat it ourselves. You know what I'm saying? I don't see how. Baby, what are you talking about? All right, I gotta go, guys. We'll see you, man.